Morning, y'all. I wanted to share with you Kate's Bild Date Journal. As you can see, it had a greenish white pattern, but I changed it to purple. And I painted the spine blue. Why is that here? And then I was on the fence what kind of theme I should put in it. Should I put in boho? Should I put in vintage? Or should I put in vintage? But these metallic mushrooms kind of told me what I should do. And so I put in to change it to fantasy, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. And there you can see this little part is from 49 Dragonflies, and I put on these square bling, whatever, stickers. Okay, and that is the inside. And this paper I have from a page, I forgot the name. And I showed you the metallic mushrooms the last time, and this is a little girl. She's dreaming in her sleep about she's having a dream, and what is seeking you is what you seek is seeking you. And there's another blink square, and there she's sitting with her brother on the rooftop, and there I put in my first two fairies, and these little ones. I named them all snippets because she wanted to have a simple serving of snippet dotted throughout the journal. I could have done square snippets, but that was too boring for me. I'm sorry. And that is a kind of oopsie, but oopsies can be beautiful. And there's a quote on it: "Wisdom is limited, imagination is not." And I guess that is from Einstein, as far as I know. Okay, there I put in a journaling card. There's nothing on it. And there's also an oopsie with decorated paper clip, and there's a girl again with her family. And behind, I showed you that one. I put something. Oops. That is a stamp of approval. This one. Oops. No, and it's not going back. Okay, I do that later. And as I can see, I sewed the thicknesses in them. And that is altered pocket from Tuden. First I stamped on it, and then I glued this picture on it. And I put in another copy of a oopsie I did. I guess I showed you that, the original. So I thought it should be in here. Another bling square. And that is... this is from a nurturing book or pages and fairy tales that what Tuden sent me, but I'm not familiar with the nurturing rhymes, only a little bit. And some of the fairy tales is also a little bit different than Germans that I know. But okay, and there's another magic mushroom. Okay, and there I don't do that. Yeah, and that variety I know. That is the princess on the pea, but also could be a woman or the girl sleeping in her bed and dreaming her dream. And this is another thing what I did for her. A joyful collage of stems, tickets, mail nestled with an array of torn edges splattered with color of your choosing. Yeah, you hardly can see the splatters, but I did. And I thought nested, birds nested, and they also nest in it looks like a shape of a birdhouse. So. Okay, that is from the Frog Prince, and there's behind a tag with a pocket. There's nothing on it, but you can feel. You can feel if you there's a braille writing on it. So I want to have her that experience. Yeah. There I did some mushrooms again and a little note for her and a little frog. I thought that would look nice. And this little girl, magic mushrooms, she's kind of asking. And magic mushrooms do something to you, don't they? I know that nursing rhyme. This is Bo Peep looking for her sheep, but I don't know her. She looks like a witch to me, so don't ask me. There she's again. And you saw some decorated paper clips. She wanted to have an array of decorated paper clips. I didn't make the danglers or tassels to brighten up the pages. I thought that they didn't need to brighten up pages and dangles. It's already thick, as you can see. I didn't want to put in more bulk. You can flip that out, and there's a page that was left over. I put it in there. There's another flip out. And in my story, they're looking for something, but not necessarily for sheep. And she was asking this witch or woman, whatever, this girl, have you seen? I forgot what was in my story. And then the woman said, no, I haven't seen whatever you're looking for, but come into my house or in my shoe. And let's celebrate with my baby girl's her birthday. Knock, knock. Can I did come here to celebrate too. That is Red Riding Hood, and in fantasy everything can happen. This is a cat Red Riding Hood. There's another tag and the side pocket. This is also an altered pocket from Truden. And in every story or every fairy tale you have a bad fairy. So you didn't invited me, sort of. And there's a little note for Kate and a little letter. Yeah. And she wanted to have a big onesie goodness collage of people, place, and things, and that gives a sentiment of joy and happiness. And I did struggle a lot with that. But I guess with this envelope, I did it. And this is the only fairy tales or snippets I called happiness, joy, and hope. Okay, you can take them out and put them back in if you want. I have to put that back in here. Okay, another paper clip. And this is another oopsie. Yeah. That I should made for her, but I had also a little bit problem to do that. A set of lace, something with sparkle, with a scene, suit on a journal card. I showed it in. No sticking there. I can't get it out. I thought there's a sparkle here, some lace, and there's a scene. And sometimes I have only oopsies in my head, and then I do something. It's not a journaling card; it's more a playing card. But that's why it's an oopsie. There's another altered pocket from Truden and altered card. Be your own hero. Yeah, and so that would look nice in here. These are another fairy with these all these. You can glue it together if you want, but I thought no, I would leave it up to Kate if she wants that. There I put something in, and there's another fairy, and you can use both sides. I couldn't decide which one I wanted to glue, so I left it like that. This is another thing I had to do. A dessert. Come on. The third delightful flip out. That's a flip out. I have to remove the the paperclip with calming blues. Oops, this is very blue. And calming blues and what? Greens. Yeah, it's a little bit green. And vintage vibes. And there's a quote, no mud, no lotus. You have to think about that. And then you have two choices when something bad happens to you. You can grow wounded or wise. Okay, I have to put that back. Neither. Yeah. And then it is your dream. This bad fairy could turn you into a frog, or she can turn you into a fairy, or she can turn you in gnomes. And there's another altered pocket from Truden, and I also altered the card. I glued this background on it and this little fairy, and you have 3 choices for every problem in life. Accept it, change it, or leave it. And you can become a better version of yourself. There's another little fairy. And there are glued in an envelope with little images of fairies. She can glue wherever she wants. This is hard to take out, but I thought that this would look nice together. And with, then now both. Okay, I'll leave it like that. It is up to you, often. And there's another oopsie with a decorated paperclip. Appreciate everything, I would say, with an altered pocket from Truden and a card. And that I showed you a solar system. There's the Earth, and the Earth is moving around the sun. We always say the sun is rising, the moon is rising. This is our perception. This is not true that they are really rising. And another little envelope with something for Kate to explore. This is her journal, right? Another oopsie with a decorated paperclip. And she told me only to that I can only cover up the colored or painted pages, not the other ones. So I didn't want to put too much decoration in it, too much bulk, so I left them like they are. There was, okay. Another little envelope. Yeah, it's also a little story for Kate, for her to explore on who you are. And there's another journal card. That is also, yeah, I made that. Embrace adversity. And you can erase it, I guess, yeah, if you want. Or you can leave it, it's up to her then. That is a side pocket, and there I glued a belly band from 49 Dragonflies on it, and I made another oopsie with this lace and with this bling. Yeah, this is, you can call it a journaling card, but I don't know why I didn't like it after a while. Don't ask me. To make mistakes is human, but to forgive is divine. But I left it in here, so I guess I made 2 now. And you have seen that. Okay. There I made, there she can put on her name if she wants to. I didn't dare to put on my name. I mean, it was a color, it's up to what she puts there. It's up to her. Okay, that's all, folks. Thank you for watching. Oops.